UFC 306 NOCHE is literally on Saturday, which is tomorrow. And I can't wait. There's going to be and new for Merab. I'm telling y'all right now, make sure y'all switch your bets to Merab, not Suga, because y'all don't want to lose money. Listen to me, I'm going to get them right. By the way, the ceremonial weigh-ins just wrapped up, and Suga looked nervous. Bro, he was speaking in that broken Spanish, and then he looked nervous. I mean, he looked nervous throughout the whole thing. Like, when he was speaking in English, like, his body movement. I know I sound like Kenny Okoye right now, but trust me, he looked nervous. Merab looked really, like, let's go, and new. Like, come on, Merab literally is playing, like, games with his head, bro. Merab is psychologically winning, and he's gonna win physically. Me personally, I can't wait till Merab beats Suga, and I know it's gonna happen. So like I said, switch your bets before y'all place money, and just make sure y'all are ready for and new. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, we're starting it off with the early prelims, and there's only one fight with Raul Rosas Jr. versus Keelan Iori. Can't even pronounce this dude's name. Like, who is this guy? I don't know. But I have Raul Rosas Jr. by submission. Let's be honest. Keelan been finished by some not so good UFC fighters, and the Rosas can get his back, which he most likely can. I see it ending in a submission. He's coming off that submission win over Ricky Torshos or whatever his name is. So he can get a finish like by any type, maybe like ground and pound TKO, but I'm looking for maybe like a submission. I think that's more safe as he usually gets submissions. So yeah, Raul Rosas Jr. submission over Keelan Iori. Put that as your bet. Trust me, it's gonna work. I have it either like late first round or second round maybe. I don't think it goes to the third round. So yeah. And after Raul Rosas Jr. beats Keelan Iori, we're gonna get that chee-wee-wees. That cringy ass chee-wee-wees. But yeah, Raul Rosas Jr. submission, round 1, round 2. Alright, we're heading on to the prelims, which we're going to be starting it off with Edgar Chairez versus my glorious king, Joshua Van. We all know Joshua Van's going to win. He's going to win by either TKO or decision. I'm hoping TKO because, you know, I mess with Joshua Van heavy. Joshua Van was one of my favorite flyweights. So yeah, I have Joshua Van. He's coming off a KO loss against Charles Johnson, but Charles Johnson's pretty good. He's a big flyweight, and he has good striking. Van is a good prospect. Van is a good striker. He has a good amount of finishes, and I just don't think his opponent, Edgar Chairez, is going to win. He has a pretty like mid record, 11 wins, 5 losses. So yeah, I think Joshua Van beats him pretty comfortably. But who knows? Maybe Joshua Van's chin is bad now. We don't know. He just got finished by Charles Johnson, and it's not like he took too much time to prepare and stuff. So yeah, but I got Joshua Van. Hopefully, my glorious king comes back better than ever. All right, we're on to Yasmin Jauregui. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. Jauregui versus Ketlin Souza. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch women's MMA, so we're gonna skip. But I'll go with Yasmin. So yeah. Alright, so we're moving on to Manuel Torres versus Ignacio Bahamondes. It's kind of like a hot take, not really, but kind of. I got Ignacio Bahamondes by decision. Let me tell you why. Bahamondes has more experience. He has a good reach advantage. He's losing to good guys like Ludwig Klein. I think Ludwig Klein is a pretty good contender. I think he can get ranked soon, and I think he's actually good. Like, he can actually beat some good guys in the division. Bahamondes is almost at the top 15, and I just think Torres lacks experience. Like, I think he's getting fast tracked like a little bit too much. Like, I know Manuel Torres is good. He has good finishes, but like I said, he lacks the experience, he lacks experience. He's getting fast-tracked, so I don't think he beats Ignacio Bahamondes. Might be a hot take, but all I do is give hot takes. So, yeah, Ignacio Bahamondes by decision. Heading on to the last fight on the prelims, we got Irene Aldana versus Norma Dumont. Like I said, I don't watch, basic woman fights. I said basic. I don't watch women fights that are not championship fights or not like actual people I know who are in the top 5, top 7 around there. So yeah, I don't really know who's gonna win against Irene Aldana versus Norma Dumont. I'm gonna just go with Norma Dumont. So yeah. Alright, y'all, we're on to the main card. Starting it off with Ronaldo Rodriguez versus Ode Osbourne. I'm not gonna lie, these two were like chihuahuas, bro. They were hot-headed the whole entire like press conference and ceremonial weigh-ins. This dude Ronaldo Rodriguez is like the most Mexican you can get. Like, just hot-headed, short-tempered, like chihuahua, like, bruh. Yeah, I got Ronaldo Rodriguez winning by submission. Like, Ode Osbourne, he gets out-grappled pretty easily and gets submitted quite, like, a lot. And Rodriguez is a pretty solid grappler. I mean, Rodriguez will probably finish him in the first or second round. I don't see really any way Ode Osbourne wins. I mean, like, maybe, obviously, there's obviously a good chance, but very slim. I have Ronaldo Rodriguez beating Ode Osbourne submission, either first or second round. So yeah, lock that in. Heading on to a fight I'm actually like excited about. Daniel Zellhuber versus Esteban Ribovic. I got Daniel Zellhuber by decision. I think Zellhuber is just gonna look really good. He's gonna outstrike him. He's gonna piece him up. I think Esteban is tough, but if you're getting pieced up for the whole fight, like how much is that gonna do for you? You know, Daniel Zellhuber he's been looking good for most of his fights, just picking people apart, and you know he's Mexican. Gotta go with him. He's gonna have the advantage, you know, home crowd, I guess. Like, I actually don't know. Esteban is definitely not Mexican, but yeah, Daniel Zellhuber by decision. He's gonna pick him apart. Next up, we got Brian T. City Ortega versus Diego Lopez. I got Diego Lopez by decision. Hear me out. Lopez has good boxing. He has heavy hands. He's a great grappler. He's really explosive. I mean, Ortega has a good chin, and he's tough. He's a tough guy, but Ortega isn't that good of a striker. I don't think Ortega has great grappling too, but I think it cancels out because Lopez also has great grappling. So, like, yeah, it cancels out. And when he goes to the striking, Ortega is just mid. He's very mid. He gets hit so much. He shows he can take the punches, but like, I feel like he's just gonna get battered. I mean, Lopez, he's very powerful. He has that one hitter quitter. Actually, no, not really, but he has power. Diego Lopez, I think he's gonna win by decision though, because the toughness of Ortega. So yeah, decision win for Diego Lopez. Alright, we're heading on to the fight that, you know, all the men are looking forward to, including me. I can't wait for this. Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. I think Grasso wins by decision. Grasso has the better grappling. She's the better boxer, I would say. Shevchenko is the better kickboxer. I thought Shevchenko won their second fight, I won't lie, but if the judges scored the last round 10-8 for Grasso, imagine what they're going to do for UFC 306. Mexican Independence Day, NOCHE. Like, come on. The UFC obviously wants Grasso as their champ. Grasso's going to win by decision, even if we know she loses. Like, I don't blame it. I don't blame them, you know. Grasso is very, very beautiful, and she's a very skilled and good champion, and I wouldn't mind watching her more. So yeah, Alexa Grasso by decision, even if we know she loses. Like, if we know she loses, they're still gonna give it to Grasso because she's Mexican, because the fans love her, and you know they want her as the champion. Just that 10-8 for Shevchenko Grasso in the second fight was just BS. We all know that. I think everyone knows Shevchenko won that fight, but yeah, if that's the scoring, like, imagine what's gonna happen on NOCHE, UFC 306, Mexican Independence Day. Like, yeah, so Alexa Grasso by decision. Alright, y'all, we're heading on to the main event, the fight everyone's been waiting for a long time now. Suga Sean O'Malley versus Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. I got Merab. I already know all y'all Sugar fanboys are gonna be like, well, Sugar this, Sugar that, Sugar this. His management, his striking. Like, bruh, let me just debunk everything. Merab is gonna win by decision because he's gonna outwork Suga. He's gonna outwork Suga with his pace and his pressure. Merab is going to shoot like 99 takedowns each round, probably 100 actually, each round. And even if he can't get any, it's going to be so much for Suga that he can't get his offense going. Suga is obviously the better striker, we all know that. And he can probably knock out Merab. I'm not saying he can't, he definitely can. but I just don't see it happening. Let me debunk this like narrative that Merab is a chinny, because that's not true. Just because Merab got wobbled twice doesn't mean he's chinny. He's never been knocked out in his whole MMA career, let alone the UFC. Like, you know how crazy that is? He's never been knocked out in the UFC or in his whole professional MMA career. Like, that's actually like insane. So I just debunked that narrative that Merab is chinny, because he's only been wobbled like twice. And Merab, even when he gets chinned, like, he has the best recovery we've seen in the UFC. Like, he has the best recovery, which he showed in many of his fights. Like, Suga's gonna have to keep his distance by using his long range attacks like teeps and 1-2s. But I think Merab is just gonna come at him the whole time, big pause, and he's gonna outwork him in the clinch and on the ground. I think Suga has to KO him. Suga has to knock out Merab to win. And I think Suga's takedown defense isn't all that, like we saw in the Petr Yan fight, who's primarily a striker. So yeah, I just think Merab Dvalishvili is gonna beat him by decision. I hope he does, because I really don't want this dude with face tattoos with colorful pink and green hair to be champion. So yeah, and either way, whoever wins is gonna lose to Umar Nurmagomedov. I'll make a video about that soon. But yeah, Merab Dvalishvili by decision. I already know all y'all fanboys of Suga are gonna be like, Suga's gonna knock him out cold. Just watch. Look what he did to his boy Aljo. Just watch. We're gonna have a new champion for Merab. Trust me, y'all gonna be disappointed. But who knows? Maybe in a rematch, Suga can beat him. Which obviously that's not gonna happen, because Suga just cannot beat Merab. Merab is literally his kryptonite. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what you guys think. And I'll see y'all next time. Spaz out.